Riddles Jewelry is excited to be celebrating 65 years. 65 years of so many incredible memories celebrating with each of your special moments. In celebration of the 65th Riddles Jewelry anniversary, we will be offering up to 40% off all engagement rings and all diamond fashion jewelry. The excitement doesn't stop there. Riddles Jewelry is also offering 18 months, 0% interest and $0 down financing on all qualifying purchases. Riddles Jewelry has always been known for incredible customer service, one of the largest selections of engagement rings, and don't forget about the on-site jeweler. Come celebrate with us at Riddles Jewelry, your one-stop diamond shop with exclusive Levian jewelry, Pandora Charm jewelry, and more. All at Riddles inside Gateway Mall. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
What's the radon level at your home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Make sure your home is safe with a radon check from Bryant. If you've already tested, ask Bryant for a free estimate for mitigation. Once completed, you'll get a report showing how much safer your home is. When it comes to radon, call Bryant 467-1111 for testing and mitigation. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
This is James Harrell with NP Dodge Real Estate. When I became a licensed realtor, I wanted a brokerage that would help me grow in my new career. I found that in Lincoln First Realty. When Lincoln First was acquired by NP Dodge, the training and support I received only got better. I love knowing I have the power of the NP Dodge brand behind me. I would recommend NP Dodge to new agents looking to jumpstart their real estate career and to current agents who want to take their business to the next level.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
It's the fall sports season, and that means that the school year is back in session, and you're planning road trips for Nebraska football games and following your kids around to their different events. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car struggling through another season. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Lake and find your next ride. As your fall schedule gets busy, you'll need a reliable way to get to your destinations. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
Coming at you live from the 93.7 The Ticket studio from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is Uncut with former Nebraska baseball pitcher Kyle Perry on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back into Ticket Weeknights streaming only. Again, as we got the NFL, we got the Broncos versus the Saints on the good old brick and mortar. If you guys want to join in, 402-464-5685, sorry, Heyman text line. You can also put a face to the voice, Facebook, YouTube, X, Allo, Channel 961. This is Uncut with the former Husker pitcher himself. Kyle Perry joins me once again, 8 o'clock on a Thursday. And this is not the last Ticket Weeknight show. We will still have Emma Spence and Chris Klarvik. They'll be joining us for that final hour of Ticket Weeknights before we get out of here. Kyle Perry, how's it going on a Thursday night, sir?
Happy Thursday, Harrison. Happy Thursday, everybody out there. What an electric moment that just went down in Cleveland, Ohio, of all places. Cleveland Guardians in Game 3 of the ALCS. Walk-off home run by David Fry sends Cleveland into a frenzy. Harrison, we just watched the replay. Unreal stuff. And we were talking about it, and it really poses the question, how can you not be romantic about the game of baseball, man? How can you?
We talk about that. It's just all the variables of like which team's getting, because I mean, I was almost at a point where I was like, maybe Cleveland just gets swept here.
Yeah, and they very easily could have.
They did not look great.
Down 2-0 in the series.
Yeah.
First game in Cleveland tonight. And they went into extra innings. So, I mean, that's the fine line of baseball. We talk about it all the time. And Cleveland comes up big with a huge 2-out, 2-run walk-off home run off the bat of David Fry. Sends Cleveland into a frenzy. So great to see that, though. That's a small market team against Goliath, if
Really
you will. The New York Yankees, man. So, yeah, extra inning walk-off win for the Guardians. That's pretty big time, man.
That's like the equivalent of like Vandy beating Alabama.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can look at it that
Based
way.
on payroll.
Yeah, no doubt,
Talent
no doubt.
difference,
The stakes in that game definitely not as high, but
Word for Bama.
well, yeah.
Goodbye to your playoff chances with a loss like that, bud.
Really, you think they walk in with or
they're gonna get
a one loss team in a 12?
The loss being a Vandy's crazy to explain.
It absolutely is,
And
but
their
I mean,
defense is more about like if I'm in the committee, I'm like, Alabama, you give up a lot of points all the time. Doesn't matter who you're playing. Now there's always some SEC bias. It's 12 teams. So if they stay undefeated, they'll probably still get in the door.
Right. I was gonna say, I mean, I feel like you have to drop another one.
I'm more of like if
for
you
that
drop
to really stick out.
like you drop one more. Because it's one thing if you drop one to Georgia.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you drop one to Texas.
No doubt.
You drop one to Vandy.
Yeah.
If the next team you drop to isn't like a number 1 Texas or a top 5 team, like which I'd have to look who they all got left their ranked opponents. They'll get some more chance to have some good wins under their belt. But you tough loss to Vandy like that. Good luck.
Well,
like you're on thin ice.
It definitely sticks out like a sore thumb, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, if they went out, I feel like they absolutely should get in regardless. I mean, it's one loss, that's I mean, it's I guess, I don't know enough about college football to have such a strong opinion on it, but
the 12 teams,
I mean, with 12 teams,
yeah,
I mean, if you're an SEC team with one loss, I think 10 times out of 10 you're getting in, don't you think?
Depending on like what that loss was and how the rest of the SEC is shaping up, but you're still getting
in most years. Then,
yeah,
in most,
I
years,
still think you're getting in.
Yeah, I mean, at least to a fan's perspective, I feel like that just wouldn't make sense at all. I feel like even if you could make a pretty good case that Vandy had no business beating Bama in that game, and it's a terrible loss and it looks terrible, but if they went out, I feel like that would be a pretty daunting opinion to have on them not making the 12 team playoff, especially.
Yeah.
Obviously that would stick out a lot more and hurt a lot more in the 4-game format, but
Well, they almost lost to South Carolina too. They barely scraped out of that one.
Almost.
I think we can probably chalk up at least one more.
Who cares
loss for
about
Bama.
almost, Harrison? They get it
Alabama
done.
fans do.
Well,
because they're
screw
just
'em.
used to dominating everything, and it not
Hey.
being close. Like they're in a weird spot where, kind of like Ryan Day with Ohio State, like they're always so good, but you show like one little bit of weakness in one game, and that's all anybody cares about.
Hey,
no one cares about the wins, just that loss.
Screw them because that's what people were praying on Nebraska's downfall. I'm sure right after the 90s,
Salivating for it.
rolling into the 2000s. I guarantee you, every college football fan that wasn't rooting the Huskers on, that's what they were thinking. So screw them. It's the Huskers are on the up and up, and if Bama wants to fizzle out, go right ahead. That's fine.
I think they might.
We got a couple years before we get to Bama's level, though. I feel like, don't you think?
Unless they meet us halfway as they're going down and we're going up.
Okay, there you go.
I think that's the best way. But yeah, I mean, they got up next. Bama's got number 11 Tennessee, 19 Missouri, number 8 LSU. I got one more. Then you got Mercer. How you get Mercer on November 16th is outrageous. By the way, Alabama. But then you play Oklahoma and then you play Auburn.
Well, they probably knew that they were going to drop one of these games, so they need a. I don't think they were thinking it was going to be Vandy, but maybe that was part of their scheduling strategy. Let's get a softball there in the middle of November.
And to be fair, if like you are Alabama, like you always, the SEC is so good that it's like you might want a softball every now and then.
Yeah.
It's like you guys are beat up playing ranked opponents all the time. In the SEC, I love the Big Ten, but the SEC is definitely the stronger conference. There's no question about it.
Kind of working like a bye week, if you will.
Kind
of like a week against FCS Southwest or whatever it was in NCAA Football 14.
Yeah, but you never know, right? We lost to Georgia. We lost to Georgia Southern. Gave up 40 plus points.
Yeah, wasn't that Scotty's last hoorah?
See ya.
Yeah, that was a tough scene after watching that because, I mean, Scotty was getting booed out of the freaking stadium. That's crazy.
The fact that what you said, like Husker fans were booing our own. Like I've never thought I'd get to a point where like Husker fans are booing. Like
that's Scott Frost, and he was.
You got
the
Nebraska
one.
nice to boo.
He was the chosen one. That's wild. I mean, when
he was
call
the chosen
made.
one. I mean, I think
hindsight, clearly not, but
we all felt good about it though. And if you say you're not, I think you're lying to yourself. Right. Like there might be a few people out there that can stand up proudly and say, "I knew he wasn't the guy." But the entire national media wanted him. Nebraska obviously wanted
those
him.
guys. I'm skeptical of those guys. Okay, I need a video of you saying Scott Frost is not the guy in that early January day in 2018, 2019, whenever he was freaking hired. Of you saying that Scott Frost wasn't the guy, because I feel like there was one guy that you could hire in that situation. And I thought 100% it was the right hire. And if you didn't, I feel like
chaos.
I feel like you're lying in hindsight. And and if you were saying that at the time, tip your cap because you're clearly a fortune teller or something. But I mean,
or just incredibly lucky and just
sure, or you're just a hater, that
you just
doesn't want to give Nebraska any credit ever. And
the people who got that right also said Matt Rule isn't the guy. That's the way I think about it.
No, Matt Rule is definitely the guy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like they're just shooting their shot like they're negative. They're like no matter who it is, not gonna work. Nebraska football's cursed. We're not cursed anymore. We're in ball games here. But you got Indiana football coming with Kyle Perry, and I'm a little bit fired up. Not only are the Bulls looking good, right? Lonzo Ball's back. A lot of fun. Love to see it. The Chicago Bears, fantastic. Husker football, big opportunity.
Huge.
I'm fired up.
Hey, they won this one. They're back in the rankings. It looks a lot better when you got a number to your name.
They're officially
right next to your name, so
get that off your back.
No doubt. Yeah, I didn't even think about that too.
Yeah.
Could clinch a couple things, huh? So yeah, that's
Multiple
big
things.
time. And I mean, how many years, Harrison, has it been since we've
16?
16 years.
We're getting close to 10 years.
Bull.
2016
for being the last. Oh,
last time we went Bull.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So 2016. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, that's insane. Who? Mike Riley was the coach.
2016. That would have been.
Oh man, that's just sad.
Riley.
We're saying that.
Yeah, because Scott
Mike
Frost
Riley?
got here in 2018, so it would have been Riley.
Yeah, and I mean that's crazy. But hey, what you got to make it to a bowl, right? So
yeah,
that's pretty important. So I'm
lose
excited.
practices, you lose extra time with the team. You no longer catch the eye. I mean, You don't go bowling. Like, people don't necessarily want to transfer over to your school.
I didn't even get to see a bowl game while I was in college, and I overstayed my time,
Did you
man.
get down here 2018? That's when I got here.
Fall of 2018.
The arrival of Scott Frost was when I also arrived in Lincoln, and it was tough, miserable. Didn't see a whole lot of winning.
Crazy, man.
From any program, really. Even Nebraska basketball always kind of bummed me out.
Hey, but I got to see an NIT game, at the bank, and I got to see.
That's right. There was
there was an appearance in the NCAA tournament my senior year or my 6th year. So, basketball didn't necessarily let me down ever, but football, man, come on, that just sucked.
I got high expectations for basketball. I always get a little bit disgruntled when the expectations are low.
That's fair. Well, you got Creighton in the state with you, and that's that's tough.
But we got a payroll.
Do we?
I mean, for basketball, you're not funding a football team. Like, you need, if you get 3 guys out of the portal that are really good, like, you can fix a lot because it's only 5 guys on the court.
So then where are we going wrong? Because Casey was an international recruit, correct?
It is. I don't think Fred Hoiberg's
we didn't poach him
wrong.
from another school. You don't think? Okay. No, I love Fred.
I do too. I think he's the right guy.
He's building a great thing here.
Mm-hmm. I just don't like going into seasons being like, well, it'd be good if we just make an appearance. Like, no, screw that stuff. It drives me nuts.
Yeah, you want to
like,
win championships.
All these small programs like UAB, it's like all these schools find a way to do it. It's like, you can't tell me that just because it's Nebraska basketball, like, it's, well, they got to do X, Y, and Z. It's a lot harder. Like, yes, I understand that, but you took the job and you're getting paid millions. Go do it. Like,
sure.
I'm a little bit fired up about this.
Well, yeah, I think as you should be, because if we do have said payroll, then there's no reason we shouldn't be poaching people, especially when you got the fan base that you do here in Nebraska, and you have the top tier facilities in all the country.
That part, right?
I mean, so
what athlete wouldn't want to come to the University of Nebraska once they see the facility?
And that's a great question, and maybe they just need to get more basketball recruits on campus. Why couldn't you get Chucky Hepburn to come back? How
big would that have
work?
been for the team last year?
Was that because of the fans? Probably. I bet you if you would have welcomed Chucky back with open arms the last few times he came to Lincoln, I'm sure he would have came back to Lincoln as a player. But no, he's off at Louisville trying to help out with a complete rebuild after their dominating years. Mm-hmm. So we got to think about these things too as fans. Not really smart to do that, especially now in the days of NIL and the transfer portal. So I'm not sure what Husker fans were thinking there. Yeah, was I upset that he chose to not even, take a shot at Nebraska? Sure, but that's the kid's life. All right.
Yeah, the booing drives me nuts.
Hunter Salas, I would have loved for him to go to Nebraska.
Yeah, there's plenty of Gonzaga, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of in-state people that should be coming to Nebraska that aren't, and so maybe it isn't the getting on campus because those guys are.
Yeah,
so,
that's a good point.
And there's a lot of great hoops in Omaha, and elsewhere in the state, but the fact that we at least haven't proven to be able to get some blue chip portal pieces, I think, whether that's the payroll. Because if we have a payroll, there's no reason people should be turning down Nebraska, and I'll just leave it at that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think with NIL, people would pony up, get some good players. But I will say this: like, I still trust Fred Hoiberg. Like, I'm on a little bit of a tangent, but that's because I have high expectations, and I think that roster does too, and they should. Because there's no way the last group of 5 school, all group of 4 now, rip the Pac-12, that has not won a game in March Madness. Like, that's insanity to have a streak going for that long. And I think it's harder to recruit here. There's no question. Getting players to come to Nebraska is a challenge outside if you're a nicer location or you're a place like UConn where you got the history behind you. But something's got to break eventually. And that's just where I'm at. I like the roster, though. Have you checked out basketball a lot last year?
Yeah. Of course.
Were you pretty disappointed by that Texas A&M performance?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No, I mean, I thought the game could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
It was a pretty ugly game, but
Texas A&M was just so on fire. It was unreal to watch.
Yeah, I mean, that's just that's how it happens sometimes in basketball. But I mean, I was pretty happy with the season overall. I mean, they upset Purdue, man. I mean,
that was crazy.
I mean, you can't. That's just, it goes back to, like, you can't be picky or you can't be greedy. Like,
that is a good point, right? Like, enjoy the wins.
Yeah, exactly. Like, when what other season have you gotten to see the Huskers in March Madness? When Teron Petaway was around, right? Was that 10 plus years ago?
Man, that's crazy.
So,
shout out to Ron Petaway. It was a Shavon Shields back in the day. Ron Petaway was a guy I got really locked in Nebraska basketball.
And that was Austin from Baylor.
Yep.
Who was on that team?
I think so as well.
What was his first name?
I can't remember entirely. Tim Miles is the head coach, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy thing. Tim Miles, too. I thought he was finally going to be the guy to get us there.
I think he could have.
Yeah.
I think he could have, but I mean, hey, I'm not in sports administration, but but no, I think the people in Nebraska really liked him, and I think he liked it here. But business decisions have to be made sometimes, and I get it. So
yeah, I wonder where he's even at right now.
San Jose State, right?
Yeah, where'd you pull that out? I think you're right.
I just pay attention. I guess
it's like sports radio is your job or something.
Yeah, well, I dabble.
You do dabble. You're on a weekly night basis. But yeah, what is when you're going through the University of Nebraska? Give me your best games that you went to. Outside, because baseball, obviously, you're playing it. But give me the games you went to. Like this is
basketball games,
basketball, football, whatever it may be. Best
Dude,
Husker memories.
I was just always I can't remember really any fond Husker memories because I was always heartbroken. And then the games that I probably should have went to, like Purdue, I should have been in Purdue, at Purdue, and I didn't make it to that game and deeply regret it. It was great on TV.
That was good on TV.
But
give me your biggest heartbreak,
dude. Honestly, probably the first game of Frost's tenure against Akron when they called the game.
Stormed out.
That was pretty brutal. That was my first college. That was my first football game being in attendance, in college. That was my freshman year. And that was a heartbreaking cancellation. And then I'd say the second worst was the second game against Colorado.
Yeah.
Because then Adrian comes out and he's looking unreal, and then they twist his knee up, Bush League style in the pile, and that was pretty heartbreaking because then that was probably a 1-score loss, I'm assuming. Not good with the scoreboard, but
you can take a wild swing anywhere from 2018 to 2023 is a 1-score loss.
No doubt, dude. When it comes to numbers, the losses that Nebraska have suffered, they've been tragic losses for the most part.
That's why we deserve to be back, because we're still here.
No doubt. And the fans keep coming.
400 consecutive sellouts with the records we've gone through. Get out of here. Nobody does it better.
Yeah.
Even basketball, we go on back to basketball. We've had some rosters that have been disappointing. They win 2 games in a row. That place is back to being packed. People love to believe that these guys got it, and they rallied behind it so much. Even Husker bowling, when they're playing for a national title, you'll see the bars fill up and have all the TVs on Husker bowling.
Yeah.
What university is going to get the town to come out and go watch their bowling program or whatever program, swim and dive, and actually pack a place?
Yeah, nowhere.
No.
Nowhere really. It's crazy. We talk about the California schools, how there's so much.
It's not like they're bad fans. There's just a million other things to do.
No, and there's 10 other schools, and Texas and Florida, you name it. It's just there's so many places where they can pledge their allegiance, to whatever school, and so that's what's special about Nebraska, because you got J-Skers, and we all know J-Skers in our lives. But then you got the people that just bleed red, man.
How do you feel about the J-Skers? I always get a little
weirded out. I don't need to voice my opinion on here.
I know it's a strong one.
There's plenty of them. I know plenty of them. I know plenty of good J-Skers, but to look yourself in the mirror and come to grips that you can like both schools and have no shame about it, that's pretty unbelievable, don't you think, Harrison?
Yeah, I'm in your camp. I don't think you can go both ways like that.
No.
I think you get to the basketball season and you're talking crazy, you're cracking jokes at Nebraska, and then you get to football season, you're like, I love Nebraska, and it's what are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
I rep when I think of Nebraska sports, I'm thinking about the end, not just the sport.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you talk to Creighton fans, they're thinking just Creighton basketball. They couldn't
care less.
Maybe we'll throw out the break here. So I was about to go on a tangent.
No, I'm all ears, Harrison. I'm all ears, man.
Yeah, well, I do. I got some friends that are J-Skers, and they're great guys. Don't get me wrong. I just can't understand the mindset behind it of switching allegiances, especially when one's just a blue and the other one's red. I don't know. There's some mind hurdles. You got to jump over some hurdles.
Like I said, it's just no shame. No shame, man.
Well, that being said, Kyle, I do got to ask you. I'm curious. Before we go to break here, is the MLB ever flirted with the idea of expansion, or do they feel pretty set with where they're at?
I think they feel all right. I think I mean, teams relocating has been
That's been the
a
trend
current thing,
but not expanding.
I'm not sure about the expansion. I think 30 teams is pretty good, and I think everyone's pretty cool with that. But if they ever do think about it, I think Omaha would be a spectacular spot. And before we cut it to break, we'll dive right into where maybe the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, or the Tampa Bay Rays actually, are going to be playing next year after their roof of their stadium was blown off during the hurricane last week.
Gonna have to rebrand the name. Not a whole lot of Rays up here in these parts. But...
Well, yeah, they should. And well, yeah, you know, maybe the Bug Eaters.
Yeah,
Tampa Bay
maybe
Bug
you
Eaters.
keep it, right? You had the Minnesota Lakers, and they're like, "Well, just keep the Lakes, even though we got none around us." So,
yeah,
who knows?
But they might be coming to Omaha, Harrison.
We'll talk about that next because that sounds exciting. Also, it'd be interesting. Like, what does a pro team look like in the state of Nebraska? Don't go anywhere. Kyle Perry, Uncut, Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. We'll talk to you on the other side.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Gentlemen, it's time to elevate your style with something from our men's jewelry and watch collection. Why not treat yourself to the ultimate in luxury? We've got an incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches, even those hard-to-find models you've been dreaming of. Whether you're stepping up your game day look or adding a touch of class to everyday wear, our top-tier collection is sure to impress. Stop by Sartor Heyman and discover the perfect piece to reflect your unique style. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
NEBCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEBCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEBCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com. General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstorats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Back to Uncut with Kyle Perry on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back in. Uncut with Kyle Perry, the former Husker pitcher. To my left, you guys can join in. Use the Start Heyman text line. Use these streams. We're going to be talking about a big opportunity for Tampa Rays. Kyle Perry, I'll let you lead off on this one because it is intriguing. Obviously, Tropicana Field, say it's going to be unusable to start the upcoming MLB season. So it leaves them with some options.
Yeah.
And one of those options might be Omaha.
Yeah. Well, did a little digging here. Did a little digging over the break. And you got Charles Schwab Field in Omaha is the biggest stadium in all the United States that isn't home to an MLB team. So that is now an idea being tossed around for the Rays. Potential relocation after their the roof of their stadium was destroyed by Hurricane Milton this past week. So that would be a really intriguing thing, Harrison, to see come to Omaha. Sure, we have the Storm Chasers, AAA affiliate of the Kansas City Royals in Omaha, but
I don't think there'd be any conflicts with them.
No, and there wouldn't be. There wouldn't be. But I think having the Rays be in Omaha would take on a whole different entity in itself, don't you think?
I mean, it'd be awesome. The thing is, like, would this be temporary? Or do you think like they put it in park?
Oh, I doubt they put it in park. I mean, that would definitely be a temporary thing, but still, I think it'd be really exciting for the city, for the state, really, just to, get on the map that way. And Charles Schwab gets more press, and I'm sure the grounds crew would maybe appreciate it, getting paid a little bit more,
Yeah. Well, and again, like that, we talked about that stadium. Like you're probably just gonna build something new.
Yeah.
Like that's not gonna be done in time.
Yeah.
Like there's no way.
No shot.
You might as well come up to Omaha, do a season, give yourself some time to get some proper reconstruction going. Because also it's just chaos. I'm sure getting anything down there efficiently right now is like, even if they decided to build a new stadium today, there's a lot of other problems. You're not going to be high on the priority list in terms of getting supplies and getting a lot of help. Like everyone's just so obviously focused on other things, but you could tap into the Omaha the Nebraska market.
Yeah.
Because you talk to MLB fans in Nebraska, you'll get Yankees, Mets, Cardinals, Royals, mainly Royals, but you're kind of all over the map because it's kind of similar to NFL teams. It's like most people are the Chiefs because it's closest.
Yep.
But I'm a Bears fan. You Packers fans, like you just meet every kind of fan,
no doubt,
in Nebraska.
And so this is nothing new. During COVID, the Toronto Blue Jays actually had to play at a minor league park in Buffalo to stay within the state lines. So or the borders, you get the deal.
Yeah.
But so that's what they did, and they it was a temporary deal. They're back in Toronto now. But yeah, at the Rogers Center, and so maybe it could be a 1-year stop here in Omaha, and I think that would be pretty cool. I think it'd be something to look forward to. Home games at Charles Schwab would be pretty cool to attend, don't you think?
I'd go to Omaha a lot for those. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of,
and it brings in the other stars of the game as road teams. I think that'd be really cool.
Well, it's also get some eyes on Nebraska.
Yeah,
like Omaha's a great city.
Yeah,
it's got a lot of things to do in Omaha. I think it's arguably better than some of the other cities around us. Get some eyes on it. Get people down there, and again, I think you tap into a market. You'll get a bunch of Nebraska people in the middle of the state being Tampa fans.
Yeah,
it'll just be unique on the map to look at when you always see like who supports who and they break it down. You'll just see this big Tampa spot right in the middle of the country.
That's right.
And people are going to show up.
Yeah.
Nebraska loves baseball.
Yeah.
It's one of those places where, and that's why the College World Series is perfect here.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't it can be a neutral site. People are like, let's go catch a ball game.
Yeah.
You can't really do that in a lot of other places.
Yeah. Nebraskans eat it up, man.
Try to set up a temporary Tampa field in California.
Yeah.
Enjoy the 10 visitors every week.
No, that'd be a nightmare.
Yeah. No one's going to
Coliseum. Yeah, no doubt. But I think that would just be really cool. I'd love to see it. I'd be open to going to about every home game.
How'd Tampa finish this year?
I don't think they're horrible. They got a hot prospect in Junior Caminero right now. So people are pretty big on him. So I think they're going to build pieces around him. But let's see. I don't know what their 2024 record was.
I'll give him a little spark, putting him in Omaha. Get a new fan base behind him. Passionate, because I think the fan base would be so fired up because they'd just be like, "We got a pro team."
They're 80-82, so they're below 500.
That's
but
not bad, though.
No, that's not terrible, especially if you compare them to the a team like the White Sox. Yeah,
yeah. If it was the Sox, they'd be like, "No, we don't want it."
Right,
we don't want to watch that kind of baseball.
No. But the Rays, they got potential. They're in the American League East and
respectable. That's all I care about.
Yeah, no doubt. And so, the Yankees would come to visit them and. Everyone get to see Judge at TD Ameritrade or Charles Schwab, pardon. But I think that'd be great. That'd be great.
Do you think Omaha could ever, Ian, if it's, say, Tampa, which, again, I don't think this is going to happen. I don't think they'll put it in park there. They got a pretty good market where they're at right now. But do you think Omaha could ever actually have a MLB team? Obviously, you'd have to have more than just Omaha. You'd have a weird number at the end there.
I do, and I think that Omaha would be, if they're thinking about expanding, I think Omaha would probably be
number one
considered.
On the list, right?
I don't know if they'd be the one dog, but I know they'd be considered. Just because obviously the support it would have, and the potential there, and with the stadium already there, or if they just built from scratch and made a whole nother big league stadium that they could house a big league club at, but. There's other cities too that don't have a big league club. You got like Salt Lake City.
Yep.
People would probably advocate for that. What else is there? Des Moines.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Omaha is going to be
Omaha would definitely be definitely close to the top. But I don't know. I'm kind of drawing blanks right now on big American cities with no major league team.
Baseball is one of the sports that they feel pretty good. We talked about like NFL. You can talk about expansion. NBA, you can talk about expansion. MLB is always the one where it's like kind of got the territory covered outside of the big swath of the Midwest and Omaha.
I think people think it's in a pretty good spot. So
yeah.
I don't know. It would be interesting to see though.
I always they were threw it out there for a while. The Vegas Knights. They're not becoming the Vegas Knights, but what do you think about a pro hockey team in Omaha? I just feel like someday there is going to be a real pro team. I don't know when. If I'll be alive for it.
Elite.
I think pro hockey in Omaha would be elite.
And then the Stars could be a minor league team for them.
And look at how well the Stars do.
Yeah.
Like how many people around here play hockey?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of dudes around here, but they still show up to the Stars school. I mean, you go to the Icebox, we talk about it all the time. We talk about it because they're good and we respect what they do, but they have no problem selling tickets, getting people to show up. Even last year where they weren't that great, no problem. They were still getting people to show up to those games. Like, you put a pro hockey team out there. Nebraska just loves sports at an unreal level for whatever reason. Like, you can get them to show up for just about anything.
And hockey being, one of probably the most electrifying sports to see in person, really. I mean, I've enjoyed every single second of every game I've been to, and I've been to quite a few now after seeing the Stars. But I mean, it's spectacular stuff every time out.
It feels like the one sport that has
close action. Yeah.
Like, it's the same old brutal hockey.
Yeah.
Like,
so
you can go pick fights. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I feel like people love the sport, and the players, they respect the game where it's at. Fans, I think, love where the game's at. Coaches, no one really fusses about, cheap shots and stuff. Like, I mean, it's part of the game. Whereas with the NFL, you got, a lot of rule changes. I'm not saying that those aren't necessary, but hockey, I feel like, just has never gone that way.
No.
They've always just kind of stuck around with the bloody, the bloody jerseys and bloody lips, missing teeth, and all that good stuff.
That's
I think people love it.
Crazy to me. It's like, why are all these other sports so soft when it's like you said, you got NFL dudes, like, there's not NFL, like in hockey, like, dudes are bleeding all over.
Yeah.
NBA, someone has like just the tiniest little cut, and it's like, stop the game.
Yeah.
Like, we'll have a break out
I
here.
think it's more so, I wouldn't put it on the players, but I do think it's more so people caring more about
definitely not the players.
Thinking that they're protecting the players more so, but I think at the end of the day, football's a brutal game, and it's going to be brutal regardless of how many rule changes and restrictions on stuff, like, rough in the passer. You see some calls that are just crazy. What's up, guys?
We saw it the other day.
What's he putting out
we
there?
We got a fan of the ticket window here. From Dominican Republic.
Hey, all right, they're from the Dominican. All right, great baseball. Baseball.
Shout out,
guys. Yep, that's awesome.
Hey, you know what?
Good people.
Is
from the DR.
Gotta love the ticket window. You don't get moments
That's
like
great.
that.
I just tipped my cap and ripped my headset off. The guy's tipping his cap, and you see that?
No,
It's clipped.
Clip it. Shout out.
Oh, good. Shout out to the
Dominican
DR,
Republic.
man. Shout out to the DR. That's awesome. For context, guy at the front window was hanging around. He pulls up his notes on his iPhone, pulls up from the Dominican Republic.
I'm not sure if he was listening or if he's just like, hey, I'm in Lincoln.
I love it. They look happy to see us, Harrison. That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. And see, that's what's so special about the city too. I mean, look at that.
I love Lincoln,
Dominican couple roll up to the heart of Lincoln here on O Street to the ticket window and pay their respects. So shout out to that couple. What great people.
Great people indeed.
Great people.
Yeah, and that's man, with Lincoln, it's crazy how much this place has grown.
Yeah.
I know it's an entire new tangent, but like you just despite this place growing constantly, people never change. Lincoln's gotta be like one of the nicest cities on the map.
No doubt.
Like, you can go you can probably go to like Laramie, Wyoming, pick out some spots like that, but to get places like Omaha and Lincoln to be as nice as they are,
it's great, man.
Nothing beats Nebraska.
Great.
Yeah.
Another day in paradise, Harrison.
Really is. Well, we'll see when February hits. That stays true.
Yeah.
Certainly not paradise, but a safe place to be,
starts,
nonetheless. Just cold outside.
No doubt.
With that being said, Kyle Perry, we'll throw it to break here. Final break. On the other side, I do want to ask you some college football here.
Love it.
We got Indiana. I want to get your score predictions. Me and DPE gave ours on the last show. Also have Chris Klarvik in and Emma Spence after. I'm curious what those guys are thinking, but we'll do that last. We'll talk a little bit of Husker football because we are here in Lincoln, Nebraska. People do love their Husker football, and rightfully so. Got a good product going on right now. Hopefully Matt Roll can get another win. Keep this train moving. So don't go anywhere. Uncut with Kyle Perry right here at 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Gentlemen, it's time to elevate your style with something from our men's jewelry and watch collection. Why not treat yourself to the ultimate in luxury? We've got an incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches, even those hard-to-find models you've been dreaming of. Whether you're stepping up your game day look or adding a touch of class to everyday wear, our top-tier collection is sure to impress. Stop by Sartor Heyman and discover the perfect piece to reflect your unique style. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
NEPCO is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEPCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEPCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com. General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Travis with Midwest Bank, now with 2 branches conveniently serving Lincoln and 8 other locations across Nebraska. We're here to help you with any of your needs. From opening a checking account to buying a home or financing your business, our staff is here for you. Stop in and you might see Shin Daddy himself. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank, member FDIC.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Call Bats to Rats today at 402-781-8691. That's 402-781-8691. Bats to Rats.
Attention students and anyone else looking for a great deal. Sun Valley Lanes and Games has the ultimate weeknight special. For just $15.95, enjoy unlimited bowling, lucky putt mini golf, and laser tag. Flash your college ID at check-in to receive $2 off your admission. It's the perfect way to unwind Sunday through Thursday nights. Check out sunvalleylanes.com for hours and availability. Sun Valley Lanes and Games, located at 321 Victory Lane.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Explain to me again why we're sleeping on the ground.
Because we're thramping, thrift camping. It's saving us money and getting us closer to nature.
But we don't need to thramp. I just combined our home and auto insurance with our State Farm agent, so we have a rate that fits our budget.
All right. Do you think our agent can bring us an air mattress?
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Individual premiums and budgets will vary by customer. All applicants subject to State Farm underwriting requirements.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing, 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jordan from Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Gentlemen, it's time to elevate your style with something from our men's jewelry and watch collection. Why not treat yourself to the ultimate in luxury? We've got an incredible selection of pre-owned Rolex watches, even those hard-to-find models you've been dreaming of. Whether you're stepping up your game day look or adding a touch of class to everyday wear, our top-tier collection is sure to impress. Stop by Sartor Heyman and discover the perfect piece to reflect your unique style. Until next time, happy shopping, guys.
You're listening to Uncut with Kyle Perry on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back in. Final segment, Uncut with Kyle Perry, the former Husker pitcher. To my left, 402-464-5685. We're going to wrap things up here, talking some Husker football. DeMornay Pearsonell and I, we gave our picks on the other side to wrap it up. I was in the camp. I think Nebraska still pulls it off. Yes, I know Indiana's averaging over 47 points a game, which is crazy, Kyle Perry. But they haven't really played anybody yet, so I did pick the Skurs 24-14. I think the defense steps up in a big way. KP, how you feeling about this game?
Oh, this is good. I would love to see a spread. Do you know what the spread is?
I think Indiana's favored by like 3.5 last time I checked. But
okay. Well, obviously, I'm not going to give Indiana the win. But I do think that the Black Shirts are going to show up on Saturday for sure. I mean,
right, it's strength on strength.
No
really
doubt.
good offense versus a damn good defense,
dude. And man,
what do you think the spread is again?
I'm not sure.
6.5 Indiana's
really?
favorite.
Okay,
yeah.
I don't like that. But
make it 14.
But see, here's the thing. On the other end of it, it's our defense has been great, but our offense hasn't been putting up just godly numbers.
It's been stalling out quite a bit.
So
the special teams.
So that when it comes to predicting scores, I've predicted way too high every single week.
That's what
every
I did this
week. I'm like,
I'm going down.
Yeah. So I think I'd have to, or I just stick to my guns and hopefully I get that 10%er. So I'm gonna go with let's go with this, Harrison. 31-24. And I think Indiana is going to have a shot at the end, but they're going to come up short. 31-24.
I like it. They got a 2-minute drive going. They got to punch it in the end zone. They can't take a field goal, and the Black Shirts show up.
Yep. I don't know. Hey, that's just what's
no.
I
like it.
31-24. That's what I'm thinking.
I feel like we're just building Indiana into this mountain of a team again.
Nah,
we did this with Illinois.
You also got to factor in. I think about a good fraction of the stadium is going to be our kind of red. We were talking about it a few weeks ago. When it came to the official colors of Indiana University.
Yeah, maroon.
And so, well, see, that's the thing, Harrison. We had the same discussion. It was actually, I believe, a scarlet. No, it wasn't scarlet.
It was crimson.
It was there you go. It was crimson and cream. So close.
Yeah.
But I think there's going to be a lot more scarlet and cream. The cream is inevitable.
Yeah, this is going to be different where there's going to be a lot of Indiana fans, but there's going to be as always, Nebraska always travels well. There's no question about it. Like,
it's not a bad drive either.
Now, when you start going that way, when you start going east, it's a lot better than going west.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super excited for this game. I think Indiana's a good team, but like I see 6.5, and I think that's crazy.
Criminal.
What? They're listen, I get the offense is good, but they gave 4 turnovers to Maryland. Maryland just was not great enough and didn't score on any of them. Northwestern was in a ball game up until the very end. They still, you gave up 28 to Maryland, 24 to Northwest. It's not like their defense is this world stoppers. Yes, the offense stalls out, but like, again, it goes back to me, like strength on strength. I like Nebraska's odds.
I really like Nebraska's defense up against really anybody.
Exactly.
At this point, they've just proven it, game after game.
Well, look at Colorado. They're off too. They lost to Kansas State, but it was a close game.
Close game.
But like we shut them down convincingly.
Yeah, convincingly. We made that their offensive line was getting questioned a lot after that ball game.
They went through the ringer,
no doubt,
of the Colorado press.
They sure did. And but no, I think and I'm not sure of Indiana's schedule or their strength of schedule that it's been. So there you go.
Really weak.
So and I'm going to give it to the Huskers this weekend because of that partially, and there's going to be the good kind of red in the stands at Indiana's Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, I wonder how they handle all the extra media attention too.
That stadium, they need a new one. If they're going to be a top tier ball club, they're going to need a new stadium. And I'm not hating on them, but I feel like
outdated.
that. Yeah, right. Don't you think? And so, but this coach they got in there,
Signetti,
he seems like a winner. So
yeah, they also their quarterback seems legit too.
Sure.
I will say that much. Got a great nickname. He's from Canada. They call him the Maple Rifle.
Hey.
Fantastic nickname.
Yep, having Canadian teammates the last couple of years, I've gotten to become fond of maple syrup. So that's like when I think Canada, that's what I think now. So I respect that. The Maple Rifle.
The Maple Rifle.
That's nice. We had a guy from Wilbur, Nebraska, Hunter Chervney, and he went by the nickname the Czech Missile because I guess Wilbur, Nebraska, they got like their own little
Czech
town
days.
fair. Yeah, Czech days. You know all about it.
Oh, yeah.
See? And so we called him the Czech Missile. An old red. Yeah, that was my boy. Shout out Hunter Chervney. Shout out Wilbur, Nebraska. And shout out Czech people.
Absolutely. Yeah, we had the Czech
And
days.
shout
Czech
out to the
team.
Dominicans.
Yeah, Dominican Republic showing
Yep.
up. Welcome to Lincoln. I don't know if they just got here or what's up going on with that, but hope they enjoyed. Nonetheless, Kyle Perry, appreciate the time as always. We'll do it again next week. Hopefully, we can talk a little bit about a Husker win as well. But that's going to wrap it up for Uncut. Harrison runs on the 1s and 2s as always. We got Emma Spence, Chris Kalorvik outside waiting. They're up next. Don't go anywhere. We'll keep things rolling.